Hi loves, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to your full moon in Cancer pick a card reading and intuitive oracle guidance. Before I jump into this reading today, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my channel. I think I'm ending off this year with about 40 subscribers, and I just thought that that was very significant for this fourth Cancer moon that we are having in this 4 universal year. And Cancer is also the ruling sign of the 4th house. So 4 is a huge number for all of us, but also to me this year. And it just helps me to also feel like we found a space and a place of stability and security and a safe space as well, where we can receive these messages, receive this guidance that I've been providing for you for this year. I started this channel I think it was in just the end of 2019, and we're still going strong. Thank you again to everyone who has subscribed, to everyone who follows me on Instagram, to my family, to my friends. I love you so much. Your support means the world to me, so thank you. Thank you, thank you. I also want to just give a quick update for what you can expect from my channel moving into 2021. I'm going to do, for the end of this year, so this reading, as well as a look at 2021 for the signs, how I usually do the monthly reading, so my fire, air, water, and earth signs. I'm going to take a look at 2021 like completely in whole, to see all of the major themes that might be coming up for you specifically. And I will not be continuing to do the monthly readings for the signs. I might do some messages on Instagram. I'm still trying to figure it out, but there's just other things that I am kind of working on behind the scenes that need a little bit more of my attention. But I will still be doing your moon messages, so all of the moons for the year. So you should get 2 videos from me every month. And I might do an extra reading every once in a while. And there are also some other things that I want to work into the channel, and I'll let you guys know a little bit more about that as we move into the new year. But that is kind of just an update, and again, thank you. I'm so grateful for this space, for this community, for my HummingBirdCoven. I love you, so thank you. Okay, I want to talk about, jumping right into this reading now, I want to talk about the energies that we're moving through. So also grab your tea, your notebooks, your pencils, your water, your incense, your candles, your crystals, everything that you need to feel comfortable and to receive this message and this guidance as always. Yeah, I want to talk about the energy that we're moving through for this full moon in Cancer. Again, as I mentioned, it is the fourth moon in Cancer that we are having this year. So we've had a lunar eclipse in Cancer, a solar eclipse in Cancer, a new moon in Cancer, and finally this full moon in Cancer. Again, this big emphasis on the number 4, on this 4 universal year, on this idea of our home space, this idea of our past, for some of us our childhood, but our past lives, and things that have been brought up from the past that we're kind of working through. A lot of past life trauma has been coming through. A lot of generational curses have been being broken. A lot of new stories are waiting to unfold. Is kind of the energy that's coming through. Moving into 2021, we will be moving into a 5 universal year. So there's going to be a lot of change. There's going to be a lot of revolution as well as rebellion. So I just want to also prepare you for that energy in the best way that I can, and support you in helping to focus you on your personal path, on your personal journey, because the outside world will continue to kind of be a little bit crazy and yeah, we're not going back to normal. We're moving into something completely new. We're moving into something completely different. Very much a new energy is coming through, especially as we had the great conjunction on the Winter Solstice, the 21st, of Saturn and Jupiter moving into the sign of Aquarius. We have entered into, well, there's a lot of different kind of thoughts on this, but I think a lot of people feel this energy of moving into the age of Aquarius, into this new age of new ideas, new technology, new advancements in our society, in our politics, in our economy, as well as within ourselves, within groups and unions. There's going to be a lot of people coming together to form new groups, to form new alliances as well, and new, again, this kind of community energy is coming through to support us as we move into the futures, as we move into a more self-sufficient time, a more sustainable earth as well. There's going to be a lot more ideas coming up in those areas. There's also going to be a lot, it's everything is new. It's going to be built up. Obviously, it's not going to be a complete switch right away. This is going to take place within the next 20 years, and probably more, this shift that is occurring at this time. So again, I just want to prepare you in the best way that I can in tuning into the energy of the moons, tuning into the energy of the planets, and ultimately into the energy of your path and your purpose, and kind of seeing again what might be coming up for you. What is going to come up for you during this moon is the energies that I've pulled for you today within my 4 groups. As always, I will have the picture of the groups in the thumbnail, as well as the timestamps in the description down below for you to click straight to your pal and to your message. But I do want to talk about just the planetary energies that we're moving through and what we can expect on a whole, in a more general note. So the sun is in Capricorn and the moon is in Cancer. So that is our full moon energies. We have this polarity of Cancer and Capricorn representing the maternal and the paternal energies within astrology and within the zodiac. And these energies are, again, kind of this space of learning and growing, and maturity is definitely a theme that comes through with Capricorn strongly, as well as this idea of safety and security that is coming in with this Cancer energy strongly. And how do these energies come together? How do we move forward? How do we work towards the future that we want to see in a way in which we feel safe and we feel comfortable? Or we're working towards feeling comfortable. Again, there is a bit of an energy of we need to get uncomfortable right now. There is a lot of, again, as I said, shifts that are going to happen during the year of 2021 that we need to prepare for. There's going to be a lot of changes in maybe your home life, which is that Cancer energy, as well as your career, your work space and environment, your business, the place where you receive recognition, and respect, and a certain amount of a status in the outside world, in your outside life. So these 2 areas of our lives are going to continue to be a focus as we move into 2021. However, we do start the new year with I think it will be a new moon in Capricorn, if I'm not mistaken, as well as a full moon in Leo. So this is also very much an energy of creativity that we're going to start off 2021 with. But coming back to this moon, so we have the sun in Capricorn. If you see me looking down also, I'm looking at my notes as always. We have the sun in Capricorn, which is bringing in an energy of working hard to achieve our goals and setting realistic goals as well, things that we know that we will be able to work towards with discipline and with loyalty to ourselves and loyalty to, again, our crafts, whatever it is that we are creating, this new kind of project or this new idea that has been coming through for you throughout the year of 2020. How do we now start to work towards that and solidify that to be able to manifest it in the year to come? It's also about being patient with ourselves and being patient with whatever it is that we are creating. Also being patient within our partnerships and with the relationships that are coming into our lives. Like a huge energy of patience has been a theme this year and will continue to be a theme. a major theme next year. Again, this is new energy that we're moving into. So we're exploring, we're experimenting, we're seeing what works, what doesn't work. And again, like, how do we set realistic goals for ourselves to achieve with discipline and this energy of maturity as well. We are growing, we are maturing. Another year has passed, we are 1 year older, and there's also an energy of like we are always growing older and wiser. We, as much as we need to care for and nurture and honor our inner child and never forget this energy of innocence and playfulness and creativity, it's understanding that we are getting older and we might have new responsibilities as well that we need to tend to and take care of. So again, how do we set realistic goals in which we can take care of our career space and the things that we are creating in the outside world, as well as our home space, this space where we've kind of found a lot more value in as well. Value within our home space, value for our family members, for our friends, for the people that are around us that we care about. How do we balance that duality is kind of an energy that's coming through. You also have, as I mentioned, Saturn has moved into the sign of Aquarius. Saturn is the ruling planet of Capricorn. So this energy is helping us to lay the groundwork for the future. Again, these new projects, these new ideas that are coming through, there's an energy of, are we being selfish in our pursuits? Are we chasing a monetary goal? Are we chasing something that is feeding our ego? Or are we creating something that is not only for the benefit of ourselves, but the benefit of our families, our communities, and depending on how big your stage is or whatever it is that you are creating, possibly your environment, your society, and the world, right? There's an energy of humanitarian that comes with the energy of Aquarius. Is it good for the world? Is it good for the collective? Is it of a higher vibration? But there is also an energy of like, this is a space in which you will be recognized. This is a space where you will receive a lot of achievement, and it will be long lasting. It's not going to be something that was like thrown together. It's not going to be something that was haphazard. This is something that is we have been working on setting, again, the groundwork and the foundation for this year. And I feel like next year, again, with that energy of change, and there's also an energy of challenges that we might face as well. It's supporting us in really setting a solid foundation so that whatever it is that we are creating will be long lasting, will stand the test of time, right? It will be something, this is the thing that you leave behind on this earth. Right? This is your destiny in a sense. This is the thing that you're also going to pass on to your children, is also an energy that's coming through. And again, to your community, it will be here long after you have gone, is kind of an energy that's coming through. So again, we want to make sure that it is solid, that it is stable, that it is of a high vibration as well, right? It is not something that feeds your ego, but it feeds it feeds this energy of love and this unconditional love for ourselves and for the people around us, again, our community, our families, is the energy that's coming through. Then we have the moon in Cancer, which is about following our intuition, following our imagination. There has been a lot, probably, of visions and new ideas, as I said, that have been coming through for you. A lot of things that you're working through, things that, like, creative ideas, creative sparks that are coming through for you. Follow that, follow your imagination, follow your intuition, and trust that is the area in which you are meant to be moving as well. It's not going to be completely, well, I guess it also depends on who you are, but it's not going to be completely out of, there's an energy of out of character for you. This is something that's along the lines of it's what you love. It's what you love to do. And it's now time to share it with with the world or with whoever you're meant to share it with is kind of the energy that's coming through. There's also a need to feel safe, to feel secure within this space. Again, as I mentioned, we're laying the groundwork so that we are protected within this space, so that we are also, there's an energy of financially secure within this space. Although this is not in the pursuit of money, it will bring us financial abundance, so that we are able to secure ourselves and our family, and so that we can also continue to give, we can continue to create, we can continue to share with those maybe who need a little bit more, right? Maybe we can share with our families a little bit more, or our friends, our community, with the resources also that we receive. We're able to feel protected. There's very much an emphasis on protection as well, that is coming through. And it's also protecting your energy as well as you continue to move into more of a, again, this energy of position of power or status, as you move more into maybe the limelight for some of you, or as you move more into a space of authority. You want to make sure that you are protected, your energy is protected, what you are creating is protected, and the community that you're creating it for is also protected. Cancer energy may also bring up some mood swings. Again, there will be some challenges that we might have to move through. So there might be some emotional mood swings of trying to figure out and trying to understand and trying to find a balance with this new space. Again, it is a new space. Be patient with yourself. Understand that these mood swings may happen, but also, again, there's an energy of like your personal practice, your spiritual practice, protecting your energy, being able to come back to center, being able to come back to balance is very much an energy that's coming through. Again, as I said, there's a value of your home life. So it's also not letting this new space completely consume you. Where you're just working and forgetting about your responsibilities maybe at home, especially if you maybe have children or if you have people who you do take care of, or care after, the relationships in your life, right? And then ultimately your relationship with yourself, and making sure you tend to yourself as well as tending to this craft. Nurture your goals, but don't neglect your feelings, and don't neglect when you need also to rest, right? Don't just continue to kind of toil in the soil. Know when you need to take a break. Know when you need to pause and allow also things to kind of settle. Again, there is very much an energy of change. There is an energy of things are shifting, things are moving around. So know when to there's an energy of knowing when to work on something, knowing when to actively put your time, your energy, your effort into something, and knowing when to take your hands off it for a second and just let it grow, right? Let spirit do the work to maybe put the things in place, put the opportunity, bring new opportunities in, or bring in people maybe who can support you and who can help you in moving this in this thing forward, in this creative project forward, or whatever it might be for you. What else? Okay, so we have Pluto and Mercury currently in the sign of Capricorn as well. So we have the Sun, Mercury, and Pluto currently in the sign of Capricorn. This is a lot about communication, about what was broken down during this year, during 2020. Notice what has been broken down, analyze and understand what needed to be broken down, what needed to die away, what needed to transform as well, and analyzing the new ideas that are coming in, and how do you rebirth this space, how do you rebirth and yourself as well, and how do you rebuild from the rubble, right? From the, again, what was broken down. It was broken down so that you could see the foundation, so that you can understand there may have been cracks in the foundation as well, right? So it's understanding and getting back to kind of the basics, and like what are you working with is an energy that's coming through, so that you can rebuild on a more solid foundation. This is also showing us what still needs to be purged as well. Pluto still is in the sign of Capricorn and will be breaking down, will be transforming this energy and this space in our lives, wherever Capricorn is in your chart. Always, I have the natal chart calculator posted in the description below for you, so you can, if you know your time of birth, you can see what house is being affected the most with Pluto in the sign of Capricorn. Pluto will be in the sign of Capricorn until 2023, I believe. So again, there's next few years, we're still things are still changing, things are still purging, things are still being released. There's also a space of reflection and revision. So reflecting on, again, what has broken down within this last year, noticing what maybe will continue to break down within the few years ahead, and how do we revise? What is a new vision that we have for this space, from and building from the foundation up into something that, again, is long lasting. We also have Jupiter in the sign of Aquarius along with Saturn. This is helping us to expand our awareness of what is possible for the years to come. It's promising us blessings and abundance in this space. Again, this energy of achievement and recognition within this new space that you're stepping into. There will be blessings, there will be financial abundance that will follow you. Also, when we follow spirit, this is a space that is, we're moving into our spiritual purpose, we're moving into our spiritual path. So when we follow spirit, when we trust, again, when we need to put our tangible work in, and when we need to let go and let God, is kind of the energy that's coming through. That is when we will see the most abundance come through for us with the Jupiter's energy. This is also, again, expanding our awareness is very much an energy that's coming through. I'm going to jump to Neptune in the sign of Pisces, which is supporting also our spiritual awakening. There may be, you may be going through a spiritual awakening. There may be psychic abilities and gifts that might be coming up for you in this space, in this new space, with when you focus your vision on what you want to manifest. There's also an energy of what is the ideal of what you would want for this space. Again, we don't want to build something that is like, you know what I mean? That's like, it's all like, it's we're not settling in 2021. We're no longer settling. We know what we want. We have seen the vision and we are working towards it. You may be having very active dreams, and it may be your dreams may be hinting at themes for what is going to unfold in your future. The projects that you might be working on, as well as some of the challenges that you might be facing. So just pay attention to your dreams. And there's an energy of also with Neptune in the sign of Pisces is this energy of compassion and, again, unconditional love. It's being compassionate with ourselves and with others, and also, again, being helpful to those who may be in need, who may need a little bit more support. Maybe if you have gone through a spiritual awakening and you know someone else who's going through it, it's providing that support and that compassion, and sharing also your story, your journey, in a way that might be supportive and might be helpful to them as they go through this process. It's not easy, right? It's not a walk in the park. There are incredible and breathtaking and beautiful moments, but a lot of it is going through your past trauma, going through your past pain, really looking at yourself in the mirror, seeing the mistakes that you have made, seeing also the accomplishments that you have had, the ways that you have found the strength to work yourself out of those situations. But a lot of it can be crying alone in your room or in the bathtub or on the toilet. And it can be, again, there's energy of mood swings. It can be very up and down. It can be like a roller coaster of emotions. It can be extremely intense, especially as the outside world is very unstable right now, is very shaky right now. And a lot of things are changing. So it's just, again, this energy of being compassionate and being helpful to those who may need some more support as well. And then it's also being aware of what is an illusion and what is reality. Pisces and Neptune energy very much deals with illusions, deals with fantasy, again, deals with this idea of idealism. So yes, what is the ideal, but it's also understanding, again, what is realistic, right? Setting realistic goals, maybe even to reach your ideal vision of what you want for your future. Going back now, we have Venus in the sign of Sagittarius at this time. So this is us finding pleasure and enjoyment and happiness in learning new things, in finding new love. As we set our sights higher, right? As we're not settling, right? We want experiences that fill us, right? We want experiences that make us feel happy, that make us feel full, that make us feel joyful, that make us feel love as well. There's also an energy of the relationships that you are maybe getting into, or the relationship that you're in. There's very much an emphasis on what are your shared values and beliefs. I feel like that's something that's going to be extremely important to all of us, right? Especially as we may be changing our beliefs and changing some of our values and finding new spiritual avenues or spiritual practices. Again, what is your belief? What are your values? What do you hold true in your own spiritual path, in your own spiritual purpose? And then where is that compatible with the relationships that you have in your life, either romantic or platonic? This is also very a light-hearted energy. This is wanting to experience new adventures with those that we love, right? With the people that we care about, with the relationships that we're in. We want to experience adventures. We want to learn more. We want to grow. We want to study. We want to explore new avenues, new aspects of ourselves as well. And so what does that mean if you are changing, if your partner is changing, if your friendship dynamics are changing? What does that mean? Again, what are your shared values? What are your shared beliefs? You also have Uranus, who is retrograde in the sign of Taurus. Venus ruling the sign of Taurus, that is that values and your beliefs energy. So there can be unexpected changes and radical changes in our values, our beliefs, our resources, as well as our finances. So it's just being aware of how those may affect you, how they may affect the people in your lives as well. This is getting uncomfortable, right? Uranus is the energy of radical change, of unexpected change. It likes to, excuse my French, it likes to fuck shit up, right? It likes to shake things up. It likes to stir the pot. It likes to change things. It's the rebel kind of energy. So this is getting uncomfortable with what has been comfortable. Taurus likes to stay comfortable, right? Once they're solid in a certain mindset, in a certain belief system, right? They can be kind of stubborn sometimes. So this is challenging us to change those beliefs, to change or just revision, or just, again, expand our awareness in what else is out there. Where else can we find truth? Where else can we find spirit, right? Where else can we look to help us move forwards on our spiritual journeys and on our spiritual paths and in our purpose? But yeah, it's about getting uncomfortable. This is where we grow, right? This is where newfound stability is. It's after things have changed. It's after things have been shaken up. We will feel comfortable again eventually, right? It won't always be so crazy and so like up in the air kind of energy. There will be stability as we move into the future, but things do need to change. Maybe old habits that you have been holding on to, they're holding you back from your highest potential at this time. They're holding you back also from this new area in your life, this new project that you are working on. They're holding you back from finding success in this space. You need to, again, expand your awareness to see what else is possible. Maybe what other like opinions of others. This is kind of asking questions as well. Moving to the last energy is the North Node in Gemini. This is asking questions to learn how other people think. This is listening as well, is very much an energy that's coming through. This is a north node for the collective as well. Everyone has an individual north node, but for the collective consciousness right now, this is very much a time of intellectual growth. This is a time of increased communication and also learning how to communicate in a healthier way. And again, with communication, it's also about listening and actually listening, actually hearing what the other person is saying, so that we might be able to know and understand how someone else is thinking, right? What are their beliefs? What are their values? And do you have shared interests in this space? This is helping us to release anxiety in taking this leap of faith forward, right? In getting uncomfortable. This is releasing anxiety and understanding the duality of nature and the duality of ourselves as well, right? Again, are you changing on the inside? What is changing within you? What is the aspect of yourself that needs to come to light a little bit more to support you in moving in this new direction in your life? This is also seeking facts and logic before making decisions in your future. Again, so it's not this haphazard or unbalanced space. You want to make sure that you are safe, that you are secure, that there is a strong foundation and structure that is there. As much as we are seeking spiritual understanding and different ways of connecting to our spirit, it's also about what are the facts, right? What are the facts? What is there's an energy of what is real, again, what is reality and what is illusion. Make sure that you are not being misled as well. There's a lot of information out there. There's a lot of different beliefs. There's a lot. There's a lot. So people can get lost. People can get confused in their search sometimes. So it's just about, again, reference yourself always, but do your research as well, right? Try to find as many different resources as you can to solidify the facts, to find some semblance of logic before you make this radical change or this decision in your life. And that is the overall energy for all of us. I hope that makes sense for you. I'm going to move into our pick a card reading now. So like this video if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you at your timestamps. Hi, group number 1, everyone who chose the Ace of Wands. So this is the overall energy that this moon is bringing in for you. And this is a new spark, a new bud. This is taking initiative in a new space. This is this fire being relit within yourself. Wands is the energy of fire, and then 1 is you, right? is you are taking the action. This is this new beginning type of energy as well that's coming through for you. Your second card is the 3 of Swords. In this deck, this is about an inner rebirth. I'm going to read this card though as well, because I think there's other messages in there for you. But this is the 3 of Air. So the 3 of Swords, this is learning, experience earned with valor, desire for self-improvement, self-knowledge, and an inner rebirth. Yeah, so I feel like for you, group number 1, the energy that this moon is bringing in is, again, you may be going through a spiritual awakening. You may be wanting to take a step in a new direction to learn something new that will support you in your creative space, in your career space. And it's also, there's an energy of applying what you have learned to now be able to take action within this space as well. So that is the overall energy coming through for you. I'm going to pull your moon messages to see what energy the moon is bringing in for you. So you have a look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. And you have full moon, surrender to the divine. Yeah, so this full moon energy is definitely supporting you right now. Again, there's this energy of higher learning, higher wisdom. This is definitely growth and expansion within your awareness is an energy that's coming through. And there's also an energy of surrender to this new energy that is coming into your life, this new spark, this new idea that is coming through for you. and take initiative, take action in this new space, in this new creative project that might be coming through for you. This is setting your sights higher, right? Seeing look at the bigger picture. Also, because Three of Swords traditionally is usually about heartbreak and betrayal. So there is an energy of like, again, this energy of what has broken down or ended, right? In this past year, right? In 2020. Full moons are very much a time of reflection. And I feel like it's about, there's an energy with this arrow as well. It's this pull back to be shot forward. It's looking back. It's seeing where you have come from to understand where you are now going. It's seeing, again, this energy of betrayal that might be coming through for you as well. It's have you been betrayed? Have you betrayed yourself? And have you learned from that? Have you learned from the mistakes? Have you learned from that heartbreak? There was an energy, there was a message that I posted. I'll see if I can post it down in the description below. And I think it was Shadow Work was the title. I think it was for the moon. I think it was the new moon in Scorpio. But there was this energy of sorrow, which was about discouragement, kind of being our greatest teacher in a sense, kind of supporting us in understanding the determination and the grit that we do have that supports us in moving forward. It's when we are rejected is when we, you kind of have two options. You either kind of shrink, you kind of become maybe complacent or stagnant, or you continue to push through. You take that as a lesson and you apply what you have learned and embrace the experience, right? Experience earned with valor. You embrace the experience and that supports you in how you move forward, right? How you then deal with new relationships and new communication and how you communicate with people. And again, there's an energy of don't settle, right? You also have the messages of challenges and love. These are your ancestral messages and the ancestral guidance for you. So I feel like there was an energy, like if you have gone through maybe a breakup, or if you have gone through a certain challenge in a relationship or a partnership, or even a job space, maybe for some of you, it's again learning from those challenges, learning from seeing the bigger picture, understanding the lesson of why you went through that experience and how it has shaped you, what have you learned from that experience. And again, this inner rebirth as you move forward. And I feel like there may be a new love, a new spark that is trying to come into your life. Surrender to the divine, surrender and trust that it will not be the same experience, also because you will not settle for less than you deserve, is an energy that's coming through. I'm going to read these cards for you though. So you have unbearable situations throw you directly into God's arms if you are open. Please take over, divine, and guide the right actions. Please take this burden and show me your will. Again, what is the bigger picture of what you have learned? Trust, surrender to the divine, and trust that they will support you in taking the right actions that, again, there's an energy of like, did you betray yourself in, again, if this is a relationship or a partnership or a friendship that was just draining to you, that took from you more than it gave to you, or whatever the case scenario may be. Did you betray yourself in settling, right? And then if it did break down, again, understand the lessons. What did you learn about yourself? Again, inner rebirth is very much coming through. And then trust and divine to show you the actions to support you in moving forward into this new energy of love, into this new spark. This may also just be love for yourself. For some of you, again, this is card number 1. This may just be finding yourself finding your spark, finding your fire again, not being dependent on someone else to provide you with happiness or to make you feel love. It's about finding love within yourself. It's about finding your spirit again. It's not about finding love. You are love itself. Help me, Lord, to send so much compassion and caring to the inner child that I always remember I myself am love. Yeah, so these are the energies that this full moon is bringing into you, group number 1. I also pulled the shadow that might be coming up for you, that might be challenging you, right? And then I also pulled some chakra cards to see what can support you in healing this shadow. So you have the card, you have the card of reconcile. Love yourself, for only then can you love others. Yeah, this is about taking time for yourself right now. This is about refining the spark within yourself right now. You are love itself. Love yourself, and only then can you love others. Only then will the right relationship come into you, where you do not settle for less than you deserve, where you learn from the experiences of the past, or even if this wasn't a recent relationship, this could have been like a past ex from a while ago, and you just had maybe they tried to come back into your life, is kind of an energy that's coming through. And like if you were feeling lonely, you might have entertained it, or whatever the case scenario may be. That might not be for everyone, but just take what resonates. But again, it's about what is the lessons that you've learned from those past relationships, and how do you apply what you have learned and show more love to yourself, right? So that you can receive what you truly deserve. I'm going to read this card for you. Reconcile. Reconcile with yourself. Reconcile with your inner child, right? Yeah. Allowing reconciliation of failed interpersonal relationships to commence out of a need for outside acceptance or outright refusal to be alone in the healing process, when in fact, the need is to be more concerned with accepting oneself. There always comes a time when we are given a chance to break away from unsavory relationships with love interests, friends, family dynamics, but we struggle to cut the cord of dependency. Again, were you depending on this outside person or this outside recognition to feel worthy within yourself, to feel worthy of this love that you have been seeking? It's about finding it within yourself first. It's about filling your own cup, and then you can fill someone else's. Then you can share the love that you have found within yourself. So, wow, yeah. The chakras that are supporting you are your crown chakra and your soul star chakra, this energy of spiritual awakening and divine wisdom. Yeah, so this full moon is asking you to come back within yourself. Allow this spiritual awakening to occur. Allow this remembrance of yourself, of your inner child, of your spirit to come through, this spark, right? This fire that is within you, the spirit that is within you. You are awakening to your potential. You're awakening to your truth. You're awakening to the realization that you are love. And there's a lot of divine wisdom that's trying to come through for you. And also I feel like supporting this, it might be a new creative space for you, or just a new direction, a new beginning, is kind of the energy that's coming through. So surrender to this process. Surrender to this space of being alone for a bit, so that you can tend to and take care of yourself. That is the overall energy for you, group number 1. I am going to pull some tarot cards to just see any additional messages that want to come through for you. But you can definitely work with the elements of fire and air, are definitely coming through strong, as well as water. This is a Cancer moon, a Cancer full moon. But let me just see what else you might want to work with, or any additional messages that Spirit has for you to support you in this spiritual awakening, to support you in receiving this divine wisdom. Yeah, this is card number 36, which is 9, which is about personal growth. Yeah, personal growth and achievement taking care of yourself. 9 is the card of the Hermit in the tarot, which is about going on a spiritual journey within yourself. It's taking time for yourself. It's removing yourself from the outside world, from the outside environment, and taking some time to tend to yourself, to find your sense of self-identity and self-esteem, so that you're able to go through this spiritual awakening, card number 29, which equals 11 in numerology, and move into a new space and move into a new time. 11 is kind of this energy of this doorway, right, that you're moving into, this crossroads that allows you to take the step into this new energy, into this new spark, into this new, right? Okay, so what is the Queen of Swords has come out for you? This is about being, again, there's an energy of like learning your lessons. This is about being logical about the situation that you have been in. This is the energy of Aquarius as well. I do feel like with this spiritual awakening energy, there's new visions that are trying to come through for you to support you in feeling balanced and whole within yourself. The Queen of Wands knows how to detach from a certain situation. She knows when to cut out what is not working, right? She knows when to cut out relationships that are not working. She knows when to cut out jobs that are not working, or whatever the case scenario may be for you. This is finding your truth, is very much an energy that's coming through. Let's get another card for group number 1. The Chariot, Cancer. Yeah, this is supporting you in moving into a new space, into a new time. This is about nurturing yourself. Again, nurturing your inner child, right? This is about nurturing your inner child. Feeling safe, feeling whole within yourself. Allowing yourself to also feel vulnerable and go through the emotions that might be coming up for you. Understanding, again, the lessons that they are trying to teach you. Understanding why you have been going through so many challenges. And trusting that divine will support you in taking the right actions towards your truth, towards your destiny. Bottom of the deck is the Prince of Wands, which is about, again, taking action, right? Quick action as well. I feel like this is going to be a quick change for you. As soon as you surrender to this process, surrender to your spiritual awakening, allow yourself to open up that crown chakra and receive the divine wisdom and the divine guidance that's trying to come through for you, these new ideas, this new spark that is trying to come through for you, you will be able to move forward quickly, easily, effortlessly, right? This is a Chariot energy. And this is also that Cancer energy. Again, this Cancer moon is very much supporting you. And again, this is also the energy of Sagittarius. I kind of want to read this card for you, this bottom of the deck. Prince of Wands, which is the Knight of Wands. So the princes of the Celestial Tarot embody the qualities of mutability, changeability, movement, and action. The Prince of Wands is mutable fire. The exuberant and inspirational sign of Sagittarius represents the urge to act on principles, to quest for meaning, and to pursue wisdom. A youthful figure appears with vision and foresight, seeing the stairway to life's adventures ahead. Travel, learning, physical training, and spiritual experiences are all embodied in the youthful spirits of both the individual who has drawn the card and someone in their immediate environment. The spirit of the centaur, however, cautions this youthful spirit not to be reckless and thoughtless in initiating the journey. Yeah, and you have 5 of Wands under that. Again, I feel like there can be some conflict. There may be some challenges, possibly with some third-party situations that may have been causing some stress. You have the energy of 9 of Swords, which is, again, this energy of anxiety. Like it's keeping you up at night. There could have been a lot of stress that you may have been going through, especially if it was a past relationship or a past friendship where you have been, where you maybe have felt betrayed, or again, if you have betrayed yourself. This is Five of Wands is usually about a social challenge, so challenge with, or conflict with other people. Whatever the case may be for you, again, just surrender to this time to yourself to heal, right? To heal, to release that old story and allow this new story to come in so that you're able to move forward, so that you're able to travel and experience new things. Look at the bigger picture of the situation, understand the lessons, and move forward with love and with trust for yourself. Allow yourself to be vulnerable. Cancer is also the energy of the mother. So maybe this could have been with your mother that you have, that this may have come up for you. But this is also, you might be receiving advice or guidance from a mother as well. So take what resonates for you. But they may be supporting you and helping you in learning the lessons and understanding, again, maybe why you've gone through this, or maybe they're sharing their own experiences, possibly with a similar situation, that allows you to receive some wisdom and understanding that supports you in, again, refining this love for yourself and allowing this new story, this new energy, this new beginning, this new bud, right? This new enterprise to enter your life, this new love to enter your life. So that is your message, group number 1. I hope that resonates with you. I hope that makes sense to you. Let me know in the comments down below. And again, like this video if it does make sense. I'm going to move on to group number 2, and I will see you in my next one. Happy healing. Bye. Hi, group number 2, everyone who chose the Empress card, this Empress energy. So this is the energy that this moon is bringing in for you. This is a very fertile energy. This is a very creative energy. This is a very abundant energy as well. There's definitely a lot of wisdom as well with this owl here, with this owl. And again, the number 3 being the number of creativity and also co-creation with the universe, with spirit. So that is the overall energy that's coming through for you. You're definitely stepping into your Empress energy, into your Empress power. You also have the card of 3 of Cups. I'm going to read this card for you to just see the message that this deck has, but this is definitely about enjoyment. This is about kind of a casual reunion. This is about having fun with the people who you love. This is about joy. This could be a party also as an energy that's coming through. 3 of Cups. This is abundance, good cheer and companionship, resolution of problems, and psychic evolution. Yeah, there's definitely an energy of psychic evolution that's coming through. So you have I don't know if you can see that, but there's a feather on her head here. And then you have this energy of this owl that's coming through. You also have 2 water energies. Again, this is a Cancer moon. So you're definitely stepping into a space of enhanced awareness. You're expanding your awareness. You're expanding maybe psychic abilities and gifts maybe coming through for you. Is very much an energy that's coming through for this moon, group number 2. So I'm going to pull your moon messages that are coming through. And you also have 2 3s. So definitely an energy of creativity, but then 3 and 3 also equals 6. So there's very much an energy of harmony, of balance, of reciprocity is also very much an energy that's coming through. Yeah. Okay, so your moon energies are new moon in Leo and fixed moon. Confidence is your key to success, and hold your vision. Yeah, again, this is definitely Empress energy, being confident in yourself, being confident that you will receive what is meant for you, and then hold your vision, this vision that is coming through for you, these psychic abilities that are coming through for you, whatever is coming through for you that you want to create, right? Leo energy is also very much this creative energy. whatever it is that you are creating, whether it's art, this is an energy of theater, art, drama is also an energy that's coming through, but this space where you are in the spotlight is very much an energy that's coming through. Hold your vision. You also have self-acceptance and true offering are your ancestral messages. There's an energy of accepting your power. This is this is a very confident, a very empowering energy that this moon is bringing in for you, group number 2. And I feel like whatever this vision that is coming through for you, maybe that you want to create, again, this very creative, fertile energy that's coming through for you. It's about making sure it's a true offering. It's an offering that's coming from your heart. It's an offering that's coming from what you love is also an energy that's coming through. The Empress is also associated with the energy of Venus. Again, we were talking about that Venus in Sagittarius at this time. So this is, again, there's an energy of like new, there's an energy of expansion. There's an energy of new opportunities and again, new ideas that might be coming through for you. I'm going to read these cards for you though. So you have self-acceptance. Nothing is more exhausting than endlessly working on yourself. When you offer your whole being fully to love, self-acceptance arises spontaneously. May I rest in our oneness, dear divine. Again, this is very much an energy of accepting your power, accepting also the work that you have put in. Again, hold your vision. Hold your vision. Hold on to the work that you have done. And trust that right now it is your time to receive, I feel like, right? I was talking about that 6. 6 of Cups has to do with a reunion. But I'm also kind of feeling 6 of Pentacles, which is this energy of reciprocity. And especially with this Empress energy, again, this is this energy of it's time for you to receive right now. It's time for you to allow spirit to fill you right now. And then you have true offering again. May I release the fears, illusions, addictions that keep me from true offering. May I relax into your plan, trusting the next steps will always be shown. Use me, love. Use me for the highest. I am yours alone. Yeah, there's also an energy of, again, whatever you have been working on, you have been putting a lot of creativity into it. You have been putting a lot of time and effort into it. And there may be an energy of you are not sure how to continue to kind of toil in the soil that I was talking about in the intro. Toil in the soil, put in the work, put in the time to kind of get things going, to continue to move things forward. And it's about relax, right? Relax into the plan of divine. Hold the vision that you have received from spirit, right? From your highest self. Hold your vision, trust that the next steps will be shown to you. But right now it is time for you to receive. It is time for you to enjoy what you have created so far as well. Is very much an energy that's coming through. Okay, so I'm going to pull your shadow that might be challenging you, as well as the chakra cards that can support you during this moon. Honesty is your shadow. With the tongue, one can destroy the town and save the town. Control the tongue. I'm going to read this card for you. Honesty. So showing a lack of adroitness and sensitivity in dealing with others or with difficult issues. Considering oneself as a straight shooter, no chaser, can be good at times. However, giving unsolicited advice, criticisms, or truth at the detriment of others just to seem blunt will cause rifts. There are ways to relay messages with tact and respect for the well-being of the party you speak to. This card suggests that perhaps you need to take a step back and really understand how you come across to people who navigate your life in a personal way. It may seem like people keep things from you, or that any and every conversation dissolves into a debate or argument. But it is not as black and white as calling everyone sensitive. It is a matter of respecting the individual personalities that converse with you and realizing there is a way to say things that leave both parties feeling heard and not disrespected. You may be feeling like someone in your life rough handles conversations with you, or vice versa. You are that way with others. But a sign of overinflated ego is one in which a person's brashness expresses their opinion as fact rather than examining the nuances and diplomatic expressions of honesty. Again, there's this energy of relax. There's a bit of an energy of, with this self-acceptance, you may be trying to push yourself into certain spaces to try to feel accepted, to try to feel a part of the group, is a little bit of an energy that's coming through. Accept yourself. And it's about not seeking outside validation is also an energy that's coming through. It's about, especially if there has been someone who maybe has been rough handling your conversations with you. It's about taking time to take your power back as well, is very much an energy that's coming through. Take your power back, accept yourself. There's an energy of you don't need the opinions of sheep, is kind of an energy that's coming through. And then vice versa, if you have been maybe too much in your ego, again, there's this energy of take a step back and again, take back your power, right? If you're working in your ego, you're not truly in your power. You're in the bravado of, or the performative nature of power. You're not actually holding on to power or wisdom. You're kind of unstable, possibly, is kind of an energy that's coming through. So take a step back, relax, trust the divine plan. Do not try to force your ideas or your creativity or your creative projects on anyone. Trust that divine will show you the path. Trust that the divine will open doors. Trust that the divine will bring in the relationships that will be supportive to you. Yeah, you need to, again, self-acceptance. Accept yourself. Take your power back. Nourish yourself, once again, is very much an energy that's coming through. You may need to step into a space of a little bit more sensitivity as well as an energy coming through with this water energy, so that there is more enjoyment as well in your relationships, in your conversations with others, in a way that your words, your actions are an offering, is kind of an energy that's coming through. Okay. Listening, throat chakra, and truth. Again, throat chakra. Again, so this is very much bringing me the energy of the North Node in Gemini that we were talking about as well. Listening, like truly listening to what others have to say. Again, there's a space of receiving. Listen to receive new information, and then what resonates with your truth is kind of an energy that's coming through. There's also very much an energy of balance and justice and karma that's kind of coming through as well. So again, watch maybe the how you speak, or how you're trying to get your ideas across. Just be very mindful of the way in which you use your throat chakra, right? The way in which you speak about certain things or speak to people, or again, if this is the way others speak to you. It's about taking a step back and, again, trying to listen to what others have to say maybe. Card number 24, which is 6, which is again about balance, and also card number 23, which is 5. So this is a change that needs to happen so that you can find more balance within yourself, and again also possibly within this relationship, within this friendship, possibly for some of you. It could be a relationship though. There's very much an energy of masculine and feminine with this fire and water. So again, just finding more balance in the way that you communicate with each other. Again, take your power back. Be confident within yourself. Be confident within your creativity and your whatever it is that you may be creating, and your wisdom that is coming through as well. But don't try to force anything onto anyone else in a way that is feeding your ego more than anything else. Hold on to your vision. Again, trust that the right path will be shown. I kind of want to just look at 3 of Cups again, sorry. Resolution of problems. Yeah, you need to resolve any problems that you may have had, possibly with a friendship or a partnership, in the way that you speak about maybe in the way that you speak your truth, or you speak about the visions that you've been having, or the creativity that you're trying, the creative project that you're trying to bring into manifestation. There's an energy of also accept the situation for what it is. I'm going to pull a few more tarot cards just to see what else might be coming through for you. But I hope that's making sense. I hope that's resonating so far. And always take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. These are general messages. So there may be a message for you. There may be a message for someone else. So just take what resonates most with you and kind of work with that. You can definitely work with the elements of water during this moon, as well as your throat chakra. You also have a little bit of fire here with this truth card, and also with this energy of Leo. So you can work with the energies of water and fire. Again, these dualities is very much an energy that's coming through. Okay, group number 2, we have some additional messages for this full moon in Cancer. Didn't I say 6 of Pentacles? This is an equal give and take. This is reciprocity within this space, within this relationship, within this partnership. I'm going to pull one more card for you. 4 of Cups. This is about healing. So you have 3 of Cups and 4 of Cups as well. 4 of Cups is usually about a missed opportunity, or feeling kind of bored or stagnant within a certain space, even though Spirit is trying to show you a new opportunity that's trying to come through, right? Spirit is trying to show you the next steps that you are meant to take, but you are so busy trying to speak your truth or speak things into existence that you're not hearing, you're not listening to what Spirit is trying to show you. Maybe in moving in a slightly different direction, or just changing something slightly, or allowing you to receive a little bit more, that might shift what you are trying to create in a way. I'm going to read those cards for you. You also have the King of Cups. So this could be with a masculine energy. This could be someone else who, again, this could be a partnership or a relationship that you are working with. Again, that's that Cancer energy as well. So maybe they might be a Cancer, or just have a strong Cancer placements within their chart. Okay, 6 of Pentacles. Actually, I'll do Cups first. 4 of Cups. So this card embodies the profound mysteries of healing and oracular wisdom. The 4 of Cups suggests there are feelings needing to be confronted. Unattended feelings from the past feed suspicion and insecurity, and without facing them, they fester and become toxic. The Four of Cups is the snake, the soul surrogate, offering us the homeopathic remedy. To heal the wound, we must acknowledge it, then enter into it and embrace it. Yeah, acknowledge also the ways in which you speak to people or the ways in which other people speak to you. Acknowledge the hurt, acknowledge the wound. Acknowledge the wound so that you're able to heal it, so that you are able to come back into balance within yourself and within the relationship. I feel like there may be a lot of very vulnerable conversations that might be happening during this moon. Continue to stay confident within yourself. Let me read Six of Pentacles. Thematically, the card's tradition centers on sharing one's resources, an ability grounded in the feelings of secure attachment, with the foundation stone of inner security as represented by Amalthea, I think, who is this character holding the baby goats. We are able to become the author and victor of our own talents, resources, and finances, championed by the charioteer. Again, there's very much an energy of take your power back. Take time to relax. Take time to listen to spirit. Take time to listen maybe even to your inner child. Possibly even a child in your life is an energy that's coming through that might resonate for some of you with this this kind of mother and these two baby goats energy as well. But just take time to listen to the wisdom that is trying to come through for you, to support you in being, again, the author, the victor of your own talents, resources, and finances, to support you in moving forward. And then last card, their King of Cups. The bottom of the deck energy, the kind of underlying energy for you. Honoring the crab of Cancer, the King of Cups acknowledges he is anointed as its deputy. Master of the watery realm, the king is open to its natural tides, aware of the floods and storms of emotions, the intensity of feelings, and the responsibilities of relationship. Embodying these mature feelings allows him to be adept at counseling and caring, deeply loving and paternal, or highly imaginative and creative. However, the waters of feeling also contain the wounds and severed feelings from broken attachments. When the card appears, the individual is called to master the emotions that dominate the personality. Yeah, there's very much an energy of mastering the emotions, also mastering your emotions so that you can have better communication within this relationship, so that you are able to actually hear what the other is saying and not speak to each other in such a harsh way. Again, if this is a relationship, this could be a relationship again, it was talking about that paternal energy, so this can be a father and child relationship, or this can be a romantic relationship as well. Just be very aware of, again, your throat chakra, the way that you speak to people, the way that other people speak to you, and understand that what you give is what you will receive. Is an energy that's coming through, but there's also an energy of acknowledge the wounds, acknowledge the hurts, acknowledge what needs to be healed. And I feel like there will be balance brought back to this situation. So continue to hold your vision, continue to hold on to the love, and to the innocence possibly of this relationship, and maybe the innocence of again, whoever's speaking harshly to the other person. It may not be intentional, it may just be because emotions are running high. We do have, again, this Cancer moon may bring up some mood swings, so it could just be that. So just, again, be aware allow changes to occur and trust that things will come back into balance. Trust that things will come back into harmony and reciprocity, that you will be able to move forward with your creative pursuits as you accept yourself and as you accept their relationship for what it is and the wounds for what they are as well. And allow yourself to relax, allow yourself to fill yourself back up. You did have the card of Virgo, the Hermit, under that, which is about taking some time to yourself to kind of refine your sense of self-esteem and self-identity. Again, this self-acceptance energy that's coming through. And trust that the other person in this situation also may need some time to themselves to deal with their emotions, or maybe to deal with their own wounds. That, again, because I do feel like this may not be intentional. I do feel like there is an energy of innocence within this space. So it could just be that either you or the other person just needs to tend to your own wounds for a second, to take your power back for a second, to come back into balance so that you can then balance out this relationship. Again, you can work with the elements of water, of fire, as well as earth did come out for you. And then your throat chakra very much is an energy that you can work with during this Cancer moon. So I hope that this message supports you. I hope that this message resonates with you. And I will see you in my next one. Happy healing. Bye. Hi, group number 3, everyone who chose the card of 7 of Pentacles. So this is the overall energy that this moon is bringing in for you. And it's very much an energy of patience is what's coming through. It's about you have been dedicated in a certain space. You have been committed in a certain space. And it's about the ability to observe the work that you have put in and allow it some room, I feel like, to grow. So also that you can rest is very much an energy that's coming through with this card, so that you don't work yourself. I just heard work yourself down to the bone, but work yourself to death is kind of the energy that's coming through. You need some time to heal. You need some time to regain your energy. And again, allow the work that you have put in, the commitment, the dedication that you've put into this space to kind of mature is an energy that's kind of coming through. Either you need to mature or you need to allow this space to mature for you. With the 7 of Pentacles, you also have the Knight of Wands, which is about quick thinking, quick acting. There's very much an energy of transformation. There's very much an energy of moving quickly into a new space, or moving quickly forward into new pursuits is kind of an energy that's coming through. I'm going to read Knight of Wands for you. Yeah. Energetic and willful, ability to access inner potential and share ideals. Yeah, I feel like there's an energy of like you have been working so hard. You may be a little bit tired, but once you take this time to rest and regain your energy afterwards, you will be able to move forward quickly, energetically. You will have the will also to continue to do your work. You will have the motivation as well as an energy that's coming through. I feel like you need to take some time also to receive some divine wisdom. Card number 7, right? 7 of Pentacles. Receive some divine wisdom to support the work that you have been doing, and to maybe again bring in a new idea that may support you in moving forward within this space. Just because you're not working on it every single moment of every single day doesn't mean that you're not committed to this space, doesn't mean that you're not dedicated to the growth of this project. But you need to understand when you need to take some time to rest. When is it time to rest, and when is it time to continue to move forward and work on this space? I feel like you need to go through a certain amount of a transformation as well, or this work that you have been doing is transforming in a way that you just need to observe at this time is an energy that's coming through for you, group number 3. So that is the overall energy that this moon is bringing in for you. I'm going to pull your moon messages to see what energy the moon is bringing in. Yeah, see, nothing is yet set in stone. I feel like things are moving around right now. Again, things are transforming right now. Things are changing, things are shifting right now. So there's an energy again of be patient. And then be bold and make the first move. Cardinal moon. Interesting, you have mutable moon and cardinal moon. And it's interesting because I'm kind of getting the energy of Sagittarius, which is a mutable sign. This is giving me the Venus and Sagittarius energy. Again, there's this space of expanding your spiritual wisdom and understanding, or expanding your education, or expanding, again, your learning or understanding of a certain space. Sagittarius is a mutable sign, and then Cancer is a cardinal sign. So with this cardinal moon, be bold and make the first move. I feel like this is making the move towards your awakening or towards your own transformation. It's kind of an energy that's coming through. Once you have received this expanded understanding, or this new understanding, there's an energy and a space of you're learning some new things, or you're expanding your spirituality is also an energy that's coming through, and you're going through an energy of a transformation. But you need to take the action towards this transformation for yourself. You need to tend to spirit is kind of the energy that's coming through. You need to tend to your emotions as well. Your feelings is an energy that's coming through with this Cancer moon, right? You need to allow yourself to be vulnerable within a certain space. And when you fill yourself, again, you will be full. You will be refilled, and you will be able to move forward quickly, easily, effortlessly. With new energy as well is what's coming through. Yeah. Patience and true love. So I'm also getting another message of this. Maybe you need to take action towards a relationship within your life. Maybe you need to take some time away from whatever work that you have been doing. You need to be patient with the changes that are happening within that space. And while you are taking a pause from that, you need to take some action towards your love life. Either the love for yourself and your own personal, again, transformation and growth, or taking action towards a relationship in your life. This true love that is trying to come into your life, or that is in your life, that you just need to tend a little bit more time to, is kind of an energy that's coming through, right? With that Cancer energy as well, it's pay attention to your home space, pay attention to, again, the people maybe within your home. Again, this love energy that's coming through for you. So patience. If you've tried forever to shift a problem, there's probably something to learn from embracing it. May I let this be for now. Let it be. Let it be. Nothing is yet set in stone. Things are changing. Things are shifting. Help me relax and trust every need will be met. Often change soon follows. Yeah. And then true love. Your wholeness and safety lie within, not from a partner. But this sovereignty actually leads to the deepest intimacy for you to stop using others. Let me stand on my own feet, dear Lord, and know true love. Again, I very much feel like this could be just a relationship within yourself and showing some love towards your own spiritual growth, and transformation is an energy that's coming through. You need to take some time to tend to the inner world. Allow the outer world to just do its thing for right now. Nothing is yet set in stone. So much things are changing in our outer world, right? In our outer reality. Be patient and trust that you will be supported, that all of your needs will be met. You need to take some time for yourself though right now, group number 3. Okay, so I'm going to pull your shadow that might be challenging you, as well as some chakra cards to support you in healing. Famine. Do not pick up what is discarded. There's a bit of an energy of lack that you may be feeling. This may have to do with money, with your job is kind of an energy that's coming through. Or possibly a relationship that you're going through. But there's an energy of you're going through a transformation within yourself, and you need to take some time for yourself, right? To allow yourself to feel whole within this space. And know that your value and your worth is not determined by the possessions that you hold or the partnerships that you have. Although those do feed you and those do support you, that is not who you are, right? You are love itself, and you need to heal right now and know that you are whole within yourself so that you can stop acting out of this lack mentality. Trust that your needs will be met. Famine. Operating from a place of lack on a grand scale. This is the impoverished mind governing your every word, belief, or action. A famine is, by definition, an extreme scarcity. When this card is selected, you may be going through a period of feeling like you're low on a plethora of things: spirit, energy, motivation, finances, love, appreciation, etc. However, it also suggests you are comfortable living in poverty, and while you are discontented with this reality, you feel powerless to do anything about feeling left out in the cold when it comes to abundance. It suggests that you have become accustomed to going without, so you just take what you can get, as if that's as good as it will get, and that needs to be remedied. Signs you may feeling like you're not living up to your potential is discomfort with going through the motions of waking, laying dormant, sleeping, and starting the process all over again. If you take a look at the idea of reciprocity and the pendulum effect, it suggests you ought to give what you need in return. If you want more financial abundance, don't hold onto your dollars like you'll never see them again. If you want love, don't shut people out before you give them a chance to show their intentions. Yeah. This is allowing you to feel whole within yourself and trust that you are worthy of the abundance that wants to come into your life. But there's an energy of you need to mature a little bit at this time. You need to evolve your mindset. It's an energy that's coming through. Again, I was talking about that Sagittarius energy, expanding your understanding of your values, of your belief, of your spirit as well. Wow, yeah. You have the cards of angels and masters and universal light. These are both your soul star chakra. So this is very much your ancestors, your guides, your angels. There may also be some teachers in your life, again, expanding your learning, your education as well, that are supporting you at this time, that are guiding you, that are supporting you with universal light, this energy of wisdom, this energy of divine understanding, again, of your worth, of your potential. Card number 33 and 34. So there is a progression that's happening right now. There is a transformation and evolution that is happening right now. Card number 33 is also a master number, so that might be showing up for you. So just pay attention to that energy. And then universal, that's also 6, which is coming back into balance, is very much an energy that's coming through. And then 34, card number 7, again, this divine wisdom that wants to come through for you right now to support you in healing this energy of lack. This energy of working yourself to the bone because you are in this space of feeling like you do not have enough is kind of an energy that's coming through for you. I'm going to pull some chakra cards to see what else might be supporting you. But you can definitely work with the elements of earth and the elements of fire during this moon. That can be supportive to you, as well as, again, your soul star chakra. And just is an energy of like meditation that can be coming through for you in whatever way makes sense for you. Working with the elements, but also with the Knight of Wands, this may also be This could be like a physical, like meditative movement. So this could be yoga for you as well. Can be very supportive in your transformation and in understanding your self-worth and in getting out of this space of famine and of lack and of picking up what no longer serves you, or picking up what has been discarded. It's coming back into alignment with yourself. Okay, so what is the additional messages for group number 3? Yeah, see? You have 7 of Pentacles again. Very much an energy of you need to pause for a second. You need to mature. You need to heal. You need to let go of the situation. You need to be patient also with your own unfolding is an energy that's coming through. You need to trust that all of your needs will be met. You need to come out of this space of famine. And then you have the Chariot, this Cancer card. Spirit is very much trying to move you forward into a space of value for yourself, into a space of true love for yourself, and also possibly a relationship might be trying to come into your life, whether it is romantic or platonic, or it could again be like a teacher or a mentor that is trying to come into your life to support you in your growth. But you need to be bold and make the first move in this space. The High Priestess, wow, and the Queen of Pentacles under that. Yeah, this is about trusting your intuition and knowing that you are abundant, that you are secure, that you are stable within yourself. It's the card of the Moon. That is the High Priestess. This is also very much paying attention. I'm getting this Taurus energy is coming through with all this earth energy, but specifically with this Queen of Pentacles is Taurus energy. And I'm getting this space of sensation. This is about noticing the subtle sensations within your body, within your mood. Again, you may be experiencing some mood swings. Noticing what comes up for you and allowing yourself the time to heal. I do want to read these cards for you. We'll start with the High Priestess. As half-veiled, the goddess is inviting us into her mysteries, responding to our urge to be engaged in her reverie and to unveil the truth. In the background is the shadow of the traditional High Priestess who carries the essence of goddess wisdom from all cultures. On an oracular level, the High Priestess invites us to be more aware of symbols and signs, feeling responses, bodily aches and pains, emotional reactions, and mood swings in general, the inner life. The veil that conceals the other worlds lifts to reveal its mystery. Again, I feel like very much your ancestors, your guides, and also your own higher wisdom and higher consciousness are trying to reveal themselves to you, right? You may be going through, or you may need to take some time to go through this spiritual awakening to, again, understand your worth, to be patient with yourself in your evolution, in your growth, so that you are able to more easily move forward. You have the Chariot, Cancer, the Mother, and the Hero. This card depicts a mythic fragment of Hera suckling the infant Heracles. Ironically, Hera was the hero's fiercest adversary, yet his name means the glory of Hera. To her left is another mythic mother, the great she-wolf, the foster mother who reared the twins Romulus and Remus. Astrologically, Cancer is the nurturer, the caring mother, and the familial alembic? Yeah. However, the astronomical myth underlying Cancer reminds us of another dimension of this archetype, The myth describes the heroic struggle to separate from the all-pervading atmosphere of attachments that prohibit us from moving out into the world. The card suggests that it is imperative to take reign of the emotional life and purposely direct it forward. Inertia needs to be overcome to glimpse the horizon of possibilities. Yeah, and I feel like there are so many possibilities that are going to be revealed to you as well, and that will fill you with this newfound energy, this new will to move in the direction of your destiny, in the direction of your worth, in what you are meant to do, and where you are meant to grow, and where you are meant to receive your abundance as well, is an energy that's coming through. Last card, Seven of Pentacles. When this card appears, the individual's labor has culminated, and it is time to patiently observe and evaluate its growth and progress. Yeah, this is about evaluating how far you've come, as well as an energy that's coming through. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with your manifestations. Be patient with your creations. Understand that there is new energy that is trying to come through for you right now. So take some time to tend to your spirit. Take some time to receive new information, to learn some new things that will support you in moving forward in a new space. So that is your message, group number 3. I hope that resonates for you. That is the energy that this Cancer moon is bringing in for you as we move into 2021. And I will see you in my next one. Happy healing. Bye. Hi, everyone who chose group number 4 with the Queen of Swords. So this is the overall energy that's coming through for you for this Cancer moon. And this is the energy of a mother figure. It's kind of an energy that's coming through in this deck. As I've mentioned before on my channel, this card is depicted as Yamoja, which is the mother of the Orishas. And this is an energy, there's an energy of supporting, either you are being supported or maybe someone is supporting you. I feel like it could be in your pregnancy or in childbirth, but I feel like this is more so with your growth and with your maturation, is kind of an energy that's coming through. The Queen of Swords is someone who is very intelligent, is someone who is definitely independent, is able to detach from situations or relationships or attachments. This is someone who has complex thoughts and is able to kind of think about many different things simultaneously, to be able to also teach lessons, is very much an energy that's coming through. So that is the energy, again, whether this is your energy, you're stepping into the role of a teacher or a mother, or maybe you're receiving some wisdom and some advice as you grow, as you mature, as you are growing, as you are also preparing for your rebirth, is kind of an energy that's coming through. Or again, if you are preparing for birth, is an energy that's coming through. You have the Eight of Swords as well. So 2 swords cards. So this is very much in your headspace. Your headspace is very much being activated. Your mind, your mentality, your thoughts, your ideas. But the Eight of Swords is an energy of feeling stuck and feeling trapped, maybe in a certain space in your life. But it's mostly you're feeling trapped within your own headspace. You're kind of procrastinating, it might be an energy that's coming through, and maybe stepping into this space or stepping into responsibility in this way. Or maybe there's also possibly an energy if you may feel trapped in the role of a mother or a teacher, and there's an energy of you're realizing that that's not all that you are, that's not all that you are. There's an energy if you may want to detach from that title or label, is kind of energy that's coming through. I don't know if that resonates for you, but that's kind of a message that's coming through. There is an energy with this 8, is you're moving into a new cycle, or you're trying to move also into a new cycle, but you do feel some procrastination. You do feel kind of stuck. There is also an energy of, again, there may be a teacher. This could be your mother or a mother figure, who may be supporting you in learning some lessons or helping you to come out of this mental entrapment is the energy that's coming through, out of this procrastination. So I'm going to pull your moon cards to see what energy this moon is bringing in for you. You have work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. And what do you need to release? Waxing moon. Oh, sorry, waning moon. What do you need to release? Again, there's very much an energy of detach. What do you need to detach from? What do you need to release? You need to release, again, maybe this title or this label that is keeping you trapped in this certain space of your life. Work through your fears. What else is possible for you? What else do you also want to learn? What else do you want to create? What else also fills you with an energy of personal power is also Scorpio's energy. I do want to read Eight of Swords for you, and this deck is slightly different. Provocation, conflict, crisis, obstacle, trouble. Again, I feel like there may be just more so a challenge or an obstacle that you could be facing that could be holding you back. I feel like it's in your headspace. Like you are able to free yourself from this mentality, but it is kind of debilitating to you at this time. There is also possibly an energy of someone or something maybe provoking you. Is an energy that's coming through. There's also an energy of a harsh truth is coming through, and a major change that this moon is bringing in. Again, what do you need to release is coming through. What do you need to detach from? What do you need to let go of? Also within, maybe even within your mentality or your logic, maybe there may be an energy of it's not logical to move in a different direction at this time, but something within you is like really wants you to move into this new space. Maybe you feel like you have a certain amount of responsibilities is an energy that's coming through, but it's very much work through your fears. I feel like you will be safe, you will be secure, you will be protected. Your ancestral messages are impatience and abundance. My life is unfolding in divine timing. All delays are beneficial. I'm always at the right place at the right time. And abundance. Divine Beloved, please show me how to feel fully deserving to receive. I release my ego's plan and open to being a vehicle for abundance. Okay, interesting energy coming through for you, group number 4. There is also possibly an energy of you may feel impatient with your growth or with abundance that you are wanting to come in to support you in moving into this new cycle. And it might be making you feel trapped. It might be bringing up some fears for you. But I feel like you need to release this impatience. You need to release these fears and this anxiety that might be coming through for you. And trust, have faith. And there's also like, maybe even be logical about the understanding. There is also an energy of you may, again, what do you need to release? You may need to cut something out. You may need to sacrifice something so that this abundance can come through for you. But know that you are deserving to receive this abundance as well. Even if there are delays, even if there are challenges, you are always at the right place at the right time. Any challenges that you are going through are meant to teach you lessons is also an energy that's very much coming through. If you feel stuck right now, it's because there is a lesson that you still need to learn before you move into this new space. Okay, so what is your shadow that's coming through? Group number 4. Wicked. One who sows the seeds of hatred will see their children harvest the fruit. That's a shadow. I'm going to read this card for you, and then I also have some chakra cards to support you in your healing of this shadow and working with this moon. So this card says having absolutely no balance between the dark and the light and not striving to. Where there is good, there is a drop of bad, and where there is bad, there is a drop of good. You cannot have the light without the dark, and vice versa, because you need both for divine balance between positive and negative energy. This card suggests you are out of sync with the importance of maintaining balance between these two, and favor picking a side. Of course, you don't want to deal in only darkness, because it can reap unsavory consequences. But only dealing in the light can leave the inexperienced unprepared to protect themselves in the event that it is necessary. This card, more than anything, is a call to action to assess why you have made the spiritual decisions you have made and how they have panned out for you thus far. Do not mistake, total balance 24/7 is not a realistic process for most, when there are so many causes to sway one or the other. To sway one way or the other, However, trying to maintain a semblance of it is key. Yeah, again, I feel like it's more so there's a lesson, maybe even in your fears, in your shadows. Work through your fears is very much the energy that's coming through. The reason why you feel stuck, the reason why you feel impatient is because you're not taking into account, again, maybe the shadow work that you need to do, the lessons that are coming through for you. And your cards, your chakra cards are forgiveness, heart chakra, and holistic health, root chakra. Card number 7, again, I very much feel like there is some divine wisdom that's trying to come through for you. Maybe this could be within your health. Maybe the reason why you feel stuck in a certain space is because you need to tend to your health before you receive this abundance. Again, what do you need to release? What do you need to detach from that is holding you back from this abundance? There's an energy of you need to find a better balance in your health space. And then forgiveness, heart chakra. Forgive yourself as well for maybe the mistakes that you've made. Forgive yourself maybe for ignoring the messages, the lessons that have been trying to come through for you. Forgive also other people, possibly if you have been blaming other people for your own shortcomings is an energy that's coming through, or if your impatience and your feeling of being stuck has been lashing out on other people. Forgive yourself, forgive the other person. There's an energy of prayer that's coming through as well. Have you been tending to your spirit, or have you just been trying to work towards a certain goal or work towards a certain amount of abundance in your life? Have you been tending to both the light and the shadow? Have you been tending to both the practical and the physical realities? Have you been tending to both your masculine and your feminine energies? Also, have you been tending to your health as much as you have maybe been tending to other people's health in supporting and helping other people? Is also an energy that's coming through. Yeah, you need to reroot, reground, find some security and stability within yourself. And then there's an energy of also act from a heart-centered space, from a love-centered space. And that is when you also realize the abundance that you carry within yourself. And then it will reflect in your life as well. Once you find that balance, that semblance of the light and the shadow within. I'm going to pull some other tarot cards for you to see what else might be coming through, to see any additional guidance or messages for you. But I hope this message is resonating so far. I hope that it's supportive to you also in your healing and in your journey. And the energy, again, that this moon is bringing in for you definitely wants you to take some time to tend to holistic health and tend to forgiveness also of yourself and of anyone else who may have been kind of caught in the crossfires and energy that's coming through. Okay, so what is the additional messages for group number 4 for this Cancer moon? Wow. Yeah. The Chariot has come through for, I think, 3 out of the 4 groups. And then you have Queen of Swords again. Again, so this is detaching from the things that no longer serve you. This is about nurturing, again, yourself, your inner child. Cancer energy coming through strong. Again, this moon is very much supporting you in again, cutting out what no longer serves you, tending to your innocence, tending to, again, maybe a child for some of you, if that does resonate for you. And then you do have Saturn at the bottom of the deck, the World, and then you have Death under that. Yeah, I feel like you're completing this purging. Scorpio energy. Work through your fears. Descend into your darkness, descend into your shadow to learn the lessons that it's trying to teach you, so that you are able to move forward, so that you are able to complete this cycle. Card number 23. Card number 21, which equals a 3. So that you are able to complete the cycle and become the master of your own reality. Again, Saturn is now in the sign of Aquarius. Also, this Queen of Swords is Aquarius energy. This is about a new vision, new understanding, new realizations also coming through for you as you find balance within yourself, as you find an understanding of what truly has been holding you back is an energy that's coming through, right? This 8 of Swords is this is your own mental entrapment because you are not facing your fears is kind of an energy that's coming through, and you're being impatient in not moving forward. But you still have work to do. You still have lessons to complete. There's a need to find more balance. There's a need to find also a new way of doing things. Is an energy that's coming through so that you are able to move forward. I'm going to read these cards for you. The Queen of Swords in this deck. Characteristic of the temperament of the fixed air sign Aquarius are the attributes of idealism, egalitarianism, and humanitarianism. The Queen of Swords embraces the spirit of the water bearer, encouraging the individual who has drawn the card to aspire to become more conscious of human values and spiritual ideals. Strengthened by her own ideals, the Queen uses critical faculty and intelligence to understand life and make wise choices. However, when the Queen is embodied, she may appear disengaged and separate from emotional entanglements. When the card appears, the individual is counseled to use discrimination and detachment to read the situation at hand more clearly. Yeah. I feel like this is kind of an energy of taking an objective look at yourself and of your situation, and understanding again the lessons that still need to be learned and completed so that you are able to move forward. The Chariot, the mother and the hero. This again, you could be a mother or you could be dealing with a mother. Is an energy that's coming through. Astrologically, Cancer is the nurturer, the caring mother, and the familial alembic. However, the astronomical myth underlying Cancer reminds us of another dimension of this archetype. The myth describes the heroic struggle to separate from the all-pervading atmosphere of attachments that prohibit us from moving out into the world. The card suggests that it is imperative to take reign of the emotional life and purposely direct it forward. Inertia needs to be overcome to glimpse the horizon of possibilities. Yeah. And then Saturn, the World card, the completion of this cycle for you. Saturn at journey's end. At journey's end, we encounter Saturn, Lord of Karma, who acknowledges our hard-won triumphs. In his right hand, Saturn holds a sickle, the implement he used to castrate his father. In this context, the sickle symbolizes the resolution and differentiation needed for evolution. To accomplish tasks in the world, the hero must cut through the illusions and falsehoods to perceive the truth. Echoing the well-known words of T.S. Eliot, the fool has returned to the place where he started from, but now knows this place for the first time. The last major arcana card also depicts the sacred circle of the zodiac, symbolic of wholeness and self-actualization. With the appearance of the World card, the individual's unconscious is directing them to participate, cooperate, and be embraced by the world. The card augurs a time when soul is evident in the world, not split off from it. Again, there's also an energy of finding balance within your practical and your spiritual practice, right? In this energy of prayer, in this energy of taking time to tend to yourself, to tend to your shadows, to talk to your ancestors as well, to receive some guidance and understanding, some maybe help. Maybe that you have a maternal ancestor that wants to support you, again, in your growth, in your evolution. It's an energy that's coming through in your rebirth, right? With that death card. Actually, I'm going to read that card as well, and then we'll close out. The regenerative cycle of Scorpio. No longer able to hang on to heroic ideals or identify with the reflection in the mirror of the external world, you reach the portal of death, the terrain of Scorpio. Astrologically, it marks the time when the ego is no longer triumphant over dark forces and is faced with its shadowy aspects. Scorpio marks the entrance to the underworld, where ghosts, secrets, and denials of the past are stored. Hecate, or Hecate, is the great goddess of the cycle of death and rebirth, and our guide during this phase of descent. As the goddess of crossroads, we meet her when a phase of our life is ending, or when we must face the inevitable truth of any situation. Out of the burial ashes rises the phoenix, an omen of rebirth and renewal. Yeah, I very much feel like your spirit is being renewed for new opportunities to be able to come into your life. But again, what do you need to release? What do you need to cut away to allow this rebirth to happen, to allow yourself to move into this new cycle, into this new time of your life, into this new aspect of yourself as well, is an energy that's coming through for you. Yeah, and that is your message, group number 4 for this Cancer full moon. I hope that it supports you. I hope that it guides you, and that it supports you in your growth and in your rebirth. You again can work with the elements of air. Will be very supportive to you at this time, as well as your chakras of your root chakra and your heart chakra will be supportive to you. And that is your message. I will see you in my next video. Happy healing.